en fait, qu'est-ce qui justifie le titre de Far Cry?
En fait,
parce que c'est peut-être pas une suite directe.
Les objectifs de mission sont pas répétitifs, c'est pas tout le temps aller dans un domaine. Ça varie, des objectifs varient chaque mission.
L'affaire que je peux faire aussi, c'est quand j'explore la mission, je pense que c'est taguer. Je peux taguer les objets.
But the game is readapting when you're playing, so it's really interesting in that sense. This game is a simple solution.
I was to say that the personal favorite and then of course the boys won't be too happy to see me, so I might need to help in this department.
Le UFLL, mais j'ai le choix aussi d'aller voir mon body, qui lui me donne des informations supplémentaires.
Basically taking profit out of this ongoing war. And one thing that you discover as you play the game and the story is that the civilians are kind of caught in the middle here, caught between those two foreign mercenaries faction. I'm gonna start this. No, I started the wrong thing. That's what happens when you stare at a story, but actually you make your own story. You decide who you're going to work for, which missions you're going to undertake. You explore the world as you see fit in order to achieve your higher level objective of finding the jackal being the arms dealer in question. So yeah, it's an open world in the sense that the story is dynamic and you decide what you do. You're going to be playing those two factions one against the other in order to further your own objective. It's also an open world in the sense that there's this loading screen initially, and afterward there are no further loading screens unless you reload. So the world is continuously streamed around you as you play. And this is very important. It also means that if you see an area, you can access it, you can go there, you can see in detail what's over there. So we're not doing fake backgrounds, fake backdrops, painting in the background. If you see a mountain, you can ride up to it and see how it looks like up close. As soon as this, okay, so I'm getting a phone call, I'm just let it go on my message box. An alternative to this mission, a way of working with him to make this mission pay off to him and me both. Kind of an NT up on the mission, basically. I'm not forced to do this, it's totally optional. So I'm going to do it for the demo's purpose, obviously. Just looking at now the game world. So this is 1 square kilometer. I'm the little green arrow there. The red X is where Frank is. And if I switch here, this is 25 square kilometer. The red X is Frank's position, as you can see. This is only a small portion of this bigger map. And on the lower left corner there, this is the transmission tower that I had to accept a mission to go destroy. Those little icons there on the 24 square kilometer map are areas that, for the sake of this demo, the player uncovered or discovered. Those little tents there are save points. At save points, you can do various things. You can sleep and set your alarm clock to wake up at different times of day or night. And you can also meet your buddies there. Now, sleeping and waking up at a certain moment has a real meaning because the time flows continually in the game world. As I'm speaking here, we went from maybe being 3 o'clock to 3:15 in the afternoon. We set it so that it goes at about 4 times the normal speed in real world, so 4 to 6 times, so about 5 times. So it's about 5 hours for a full cycle. So all the shadows, all the lighting is updated in real time as the sun is moving right now. What I was getting at is if you play at night, you get some advantages because you can play more stealthily maybe to do certain missions. However, if you play at night, you also see the AI less, and the AI has different activities at night. They will be more prone to be on patrol, on duty, being more careful basically. So it's a trade-off, and you have to decide depending on your play style. And that's the key. We want the player to have freedom of choice in his tactics. Now going back to the map, when I was saying this is 25 square kilometers, actually our game world is 50 square kilometers, so it's twice as big. As I travel to Frank's location, I'm just going to look at my weapon. So this is a silenced MP5. This is a missile launcher actually called Rostov, and it's guided. This is an IED, improvised explosive device. As you can see, there's a cell phone taped to a landmine here, so I can detonate it from a distance. And I have a machete which is used to clear up vegetation, basically, and also as a silent fallback weapon. The pipe you can see here, it's a pipeline basically taking water out of the lake. Before I rush in like a fool, just pointing out a few things. So this is the area, this is the point where I actually want to hit. So the red section there is what I want to blow up. And we can see there's a crane there, so there's clearly a little campsite around this area. So I'm not just going to be able to blow the thing up, and I have to make my way through. Also, just a small detail, but you can see here that on the road sign, one is red, and that's to, sorry, oops. All right. That's to indicate that this is the direction of my current main objective. So it's just a way of traveling around the world more quickly without having always to refer to your map. I want to make sure that the player doesn't get lost. If he doesn't want to explore, he wants to go straight to the objective, make it easy for him to get there. Well, yeah, actually it would be interesting to make a play. I'm going to play this first area very aggressively. Just going to try and blow the whole place up, kill everybody, play it very brain dead, Rambo style. And one trick that our lead level designer taught me last week is to transform a vehicle into a mobile weapon. Now it's not the most intelligent thing to do, but it's a lot of fun. Very aggressive. So if I stick to a certain position, they're gonna fight me. So I need to move. I need to be always on the move. He was recharging there. That's what I would do. At the same time, the river's blocked here. It's really stuff. Now, I said earlier that we had a 24-hour, zebras grazing. So during the day, they'll typically be found near rivers grazing. The problem with the missile launcher is there's a black burner behind the missile and it starts firing. Well, that was somewhat extreme measures, but it seems it worked. And since we have a fire story that I can just show you, so it's really burning down the grass here. It's spreading in the direction of the wind. And it's probably going to go on for a little while there, depending on the dryness of the environment. Oh no. I might have managed to alert the entire camp there. This is the red X is my objective. And I think I managed to alert them throwing missiles around their area.